Yeah, yo, this is how it's going down, making this fresh. You know what I mean? Blended juice, baby. The real deal. You know what I mean? Like at home, homemade, handcrafted. You feel me? So shout outs to my guy in the link below. You already know him. You know what I mean? Support him. Hit him up with the likes. You know what I mean? Get the books and support. Do your research. Do your homework. You know, if you feel like that, you know, if you like this post or whatever, you know, you can hit me up as well. But you know, just go ahead and do it, man. This is good stuff here. So I just followed, you know, what's going on. I've played around with things before, but I'm going pure breed right now, and so we're gonna try this out right here. So actually, we're not trying, we do it. You know what I mean? So we actually doing this here. So what we got going on? We got this is pure fresh sage. That's what it looks like. The stuff that people put in the things for Thanksgiving, but you don't need all of that other stuff. This is the real stuff right here. This is pure, what is this here? Dandelion green. See that? Dandelion. Dandelion greens is awesome. Right, this is the real stuff. We got this is mustard greens. Mustard greens. I remember this from my grandmother. She used to make this. She used to, I mean, there was so much wisdom from our ancestors on the real. And my grandmother used to make this with the turnips and the greens, mustard greens, collard greens, you know what I mean? Just all kinds of things. Just remember, you know, so shout outs to my grandmother, straight up. Then we got the kale. There's different types of kale. This is the green curly kale, right? Because as much as possible for this joint here, we trying to make the green juice. So this is green curly kale. Then I had no choice today. I really wanted the white or the green, but they didn't have it. But this here is Swiss chard. So yes, that's what that looks like. A Swiss chard. You know. I put that in last. I didn't actually use the stems to try to keep my greens, you know, straight. This here is, what is this here? This is, I can't remember, but it's one of the other greens. It's not parsley, but it'll come back to me in a minute. This here is pure spinach. They have baby leaf spinach, but this is actually the, you know, before it's actually taken out. So this is bunch spinach. This here is the flat leaf parsley. So yeah, what was this? I don't know if it was chicory, but it was one of the other recommended ones. If I remember it when I post this here, I'll put it in the link. All right. So I did all of that, and then I put it in my blender. Sorry, I got a lot going on in the kitchen, so you know what I mean? This is not TV. This is real life. This is my house. So I put everything in here one at a time. Oh, and the other thing is I did this as half a bunch just to see how it, you know, goes. So whatever I bought, I put in half a bunch. So just to kind of give you an estimate. And then I just juiced it, you know what I mean? I'm using the Breville that I had a few years. Shout out to Breville, you know what I mean? If y'all want to get at me and, you know, hit me up in sponsorships, because I'm not being endorsed. This is what the end result looked like. It's like green gold, like, yo, if you see this here, this is what I produced. And I got like 16 ounces. This is a 32-ounce jar. This is the final result. This is all pure. Like this camera, and this is a good camera, this doesn't even do the justice of what you're actually looking at. Pure. Nothing added, nothing taken away. Like, I really wish that you could actually see. It's so fresh, right? Like the color is like, it's crazy. But that's what that looks like there. And you can take. Reason why I put it in this mason jar too is because it's sealed, right? Because I may or may not drink the whole thing today. Drink what you can. Maybe start off with a 2 ounce or 4 ounce shot, and then work your way up to 4 ounces, 8 ounces. This here is, like I said, 16 ounces worth. This is a 32-ounce jar. You know what I mean? But work it up and feel and listen to your body. It's not going to do anything bad because it's actually all natural and what's intended. You know what I mean? And this is all the first press, all pressed and everything from the juicer. I actually am going to, in a separate jar, I'm going to repress the other amounts that were already blended in here. This is from the juicer that were blended, and see if I can get even a little bit more, because I don't have that super duper fancy juicer that I really want, because that's like about $2,500, $3,000. But work within your budget. And another thing is, if you don't have a juicer, you know what I mean, work with what you got. I would try to invest in a good blender, high power blender, probably about 1,000 watts, 1,200 watts, 1,500 watts. That work with that, and then you can always strain. Probably add maybe 4 ounces of water just to get the blender to blend properly without burning out the motor. And then once you get that, end result, put it in a bowl, let it, blend in a bowl, and then put it in, put a strainer over the bowl, right? Put the contents over a strainer, and then strain it into the bowl, and you'll get a similar result. You know what I mean? We all don't have it like this, and some of us are in different parts of the journey, and some of us have our finances that are a little bit different. But yeah, this is the real deal. I really wish that I know we got the 5G going, 4G, 5G going, but I really wish you could actually smell. It's so fresh. Just imagine like how it is like on a nice sunny day in the summertime, and the grass is cut. When the dew hits it in the morning and the sun is just coming out, that's what it smells like, right? Even fresher than if you was to go to, a juice bar or something like that. It smells like the cut grass, because the nutrients are being blended straight into here. The life force is being blended right into here. You know what I mean? Look at that, right? And so I would probably recommend you drink this within preferably 1 day, but no more than 2 to 3 days, because you want to keep it as fresh as possible. So another tip is to just blend what you need for the moment, or juice what you need for the moment, and then let it go like that. All right, so yeah, if you really like this, or you want more information, follow, hit me up on the DM, follow my guy, who gave the original, recipe. I want to definitely give credit where credit's due. And, I'm connected to some other outlets and supports, and this is a powerful year and time. It's your time. You can do this too. All right. Health is wealth. Later.